Hi guys, it's Serena with Bob's Red Mill here with Lindsay Cotter
Hey.
from Cotter Crunch, the queen of grain bowls. So we're going to talk about millet and how to cook it. This is a very basic recipe for preparing millet, and we're going to go with Lindsay's style of doing things. We've got water in the pot already. Heating up, and we're going to pour it in.
I've never cooked with millet before, I have to confess.
Oh.
So she's kind of taking me through how she makes it. She was gonna measure it all out, and I said, why don't we just dump half the bag, because that's usually what I do.
We're making it easy today.
Into boiled water, and then what's next?
Next, we're gonna let this come to a boil and reduce the heat and simmer for about 20 minutes, and then drain off any excess water that you have on there. If you need a little extra moisture to it, you can add a little extra water, or cream, butter, anything like that.
That sounds good. So you think millet's kind of like quinoa or grits? What's the texture? Because so many people ask me, well, isn't millet wheat? I'm like, no, it's not. It's an ancient grain, similar to.
Yeah, so I would say it's kind of a mix in texture between quinoa and grits. It's not quite as creamy as grits, but not quite as, not quite as
nuttier?
Yeah,
quinoa?
it's a little bit sweeter, so it's nice, especially in the grain bowls that we're going to show you in a little while.
Yeah. All right, so now we know how to cook millet. We talked about, what it is and how to cook it. Let's get a little more detailed, a little Millet 101. This is an ancient grain from Asia. It's got this sweet, nutty flavor, and the texture is almost like steel-cut oats and a cross between quinoa. So it's really light. You can, pick it up and feel that texture in your hands. What I like about millet is that it's very rich in minerals. So you've got chromium, you've got iron, that plant-based iron. You've got B vitamins, which are really crucial for a vegetarian diet. Also, millet is not a complete protein, but it's very close to being a complete protein. So what you need to do is add millet to another food source that is rich in lysine. So for example, you've got eggs, cheese, or beans. You combine that with the millet and you've got complete protein, which is a great vegetarian meal that is rich in protein. Also, millet is low glycemic, so this is perfect for people who have diabetes. You can use this grain in place of like a wheat. It's gluten-free, of course. You can cook it just in a pot, which Serena showed you. It's really simple. You can cook it in the Instant Pot. It can be made in a sweet dish, like you can make a porridge. I love making this almost like an oatmeal. And then you can combine those apples and cinnamon and honey and mix that all in for a great breakfast. You can also make a salad. Think of it like a kale salad with some toasted millet, and you've got that plant-based fiber and protein in there. Another one of my favorite ways to make this during the fall is like a risotto. So we're gonna use the millet in place of the traditional rice risotto. We can add pumpkin or sage or mushrooms. And again, if you add a little bit of that cheese to the millet with that risotto, it's gonna be that complete protein and a wholesome meal. It's so wholesome, so delicious. Guys, you have to give this ancient grain a try. Stay tuned for more Gluten-Free Grains 101 coming up.